Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up for Cooking with Kirby!
Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of Cooking with Kirby. Today we are going to be cooking a very good meal indeed. Let's get started. Our first meal today will be Boca burgers, which are in the freezer, but we don't need them quite yet because we need onions first. So let me get those. Onions are usually in the fridge because that's where they belong. Let's see. Perfect. Now we got our onions. So we can close the fridge and get started. Now you've got all your supplies, you can take out the onion, like so, and start cutting. Alright, let's get started. Should be enough. Once you are done cutting your onion, take the remaining and put it back in the plastic bag, as shown, so we can save it for another time. Alright, now we have to split all the onions, so we can put them on our burger easily. We can make them into these little rings, as you can see here, so it'll be easier to eat and easier to put on your burger. So, let me do this real quick. Now that we are all done separating our pieces of onion, we can put it in a pan and start cooking after we put this back. Now, our first step to cooking this meal is to get a pan and fill it up with some olive oil, just like so. Perfect. Next, we should turn on the stove, probably to about medium. It's probably about 5 or 4 on this one, just like that. And now we wait for the oil to start having little bubbles and boiling, so we can put in our onions. You know the oil's ready when you put the onion in and it starts bubbling. As you can see, the onion is starting to pop a little bit, so that means that we can put all our onions into the pan. Now that we have all of our onions in the pan, and now we just have to wait for the onions to cook. Alright, now that all the onions are in here, we just have to wait for them to cook, and you can kind of judge by yourself that if they're ready or not, if they're squishy enough or if they're not cooked enough. So, let's get to it. Alright, looks like the onions are pretty much done, so let's take them out. Now that we are all done with our onions, we can use the same oil and give flavor to the Boca burger, and we can just put this back right here. Alright, now we have our Boca burgers. We can take these out, and we only need one because it's only going to be for me. And with that, I'm going to turn this back on and get started cooking. So, take this and put it in the pan. Another tip to know when your oil is ready is to place an already cooked onion in, and once it starts popping, you know when to put in your burger. Our next step is now pull out our phone and set a timer for 4 minutes. And it's always good to check on the burger after a little bit just to see if it's good or not. And when you think it's good, skip the timer and flip it. Alright, so it's been about 3 minutes. And now we need to check to see our burger. So let's check on it. Alright, so it's also good to get a spatula as well. We need to pull it up. And as you can see, that's looking pretty good. I like to get these nice and crisp edges. That's pretty good. This has to sit for a little more because there's some other uncooked spots as well. Our timer is now going off. So that means we need to flip. I need to be quick with this too. So, ooh, this is hard. Let's see here. We need to pick this up. There we go. Flip it over. Woo! Look at that. That's perfect. Might have burnt the edges just a little bit, but that looks pretty good. So let that cook for another time. This time, I'd let the timer go for about 3 minutes. And once those 3 minutes are up, we should be good. As you can see, we have about a minute left. So let's get a check on it. Oh, look at that. That looks done. I don't think we need to wait any longer with this burger, so we need to turn off the stove. Alright, so I was editing this video and I just realized that I forgot a very important step for cooking your Boca burger. So what you need to do is take some A1 steak sauce, and let's go back to a good scene. So probably when you're about to take out your burger, probably about right here, what you want to do is pour your A1 steak sauce onto the burger, like about the size of a $50 probably, and once you do that, flip the burger over for a few seconds and then flip it back over, and then that should be good. Alright, back to the video. Just look at that. That is a good burger. Now, we need to prepare this meal. And with that, guys, that is how you make a Boca burger. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.